Thank you guys for tuning in to my YouTube channel. All right, before we get into it, just want you guys going to hit that subscribe button. Just go ahead and murder that subscribe button. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So basically, I want to talk to you guys is about, can Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, can they win a championship with their team, the way their team is currently constructed? Can they win a championship together? Me personally, I think they can. I think that, but it's all about egos, bro. Can this new coach that they got manage their egos and keep can the money keep them together? Because most of the time teams split up because of they feel like they've been underpaid, and possibly the roles is limited. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they complement each other on so many ways that I think that they capable of winning the ring together. But we have to see if the money is right, they keep the team around them, and see how this coach is, the new coach that replaced Ime Udoka. We see how he's gonna pan out moving forward, and will he be able to implement his new system moving forward? And the main thing about it is that, and a lot of teams that be like this, they have tremendous upside, but they end up falling apart because of the fact that either a player like Jason Tatum or a player like Jaylen Brown, since Jaylen Brown is obviously the number 2 option on the Boston Celtics, do he feel like he need to be the number 1? You know, and sometimes that when you feel like you're better than a player, you feel like you deserve the bigger role on the team. You feel like you should be that number 1 guy, and sometimes that rubs the number 1 option, like a Jason Tatum, the wrong way, and the team is forced to make a decision. Do they keep one of them? Do they keep Jason Tatum and trade Jaylen Brown, or do they keep Jaylen Brown and trade Jason Tatum? You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to come down to something like that, but it happens. Not a lot of players like that's in that number 1, number 2 slot. A lot of the times they feel like they should be the alpha dog on the team. And a lot of the times when you in that, especially if you're a number 2, like Jaylen Brown is a number 2, sometimes them number 2s feel like they better than the number 1 option. And sometimes the team don't see it that way. So they decide they want to jump into the free agent market and see what their value really is, and they try to get their own team, and they end up struggling, and sometimes it panned out and sometimes it don't. But in this position, if they were to stay together, Jaylen Brown, for majority of their prime career, I think they're capable of winning the championship if they stay together. Just the simple fact that they complement each other. You got Jaylen Brown as the type of player that can create it. He can score on all 3 levels. That he can shoot the 3. He got the mid-range. He got the finishing at the rim with the best of them. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum can score all 3 levels. They both play good defense. I mean, they just do everything very well. Their shot selections, to me, has grown a lot better. Jaylen Brown, tremendously, he's super efficient in most of the games. Jason Tatum, his shot selection has gotten a lot better. Both of them, when they from the time they both got into the league to the position they in right now, they both struggled, to me, as far as shot selection. Jaylen Brown, both of their shot selections have gotten a lot better, which is why their game has risen to another level. We got Jason Tatum playing like an MVP caliber player this year, and Jaylen Brown is right behind him, 1A, 1B type thing. Can the egos stay together, and will the money be right? And can they get a good supporting cast around them? Can they keep this supporting cast around them within the next 4 to 5 years? And if it's a definite yes, then I think they can win a championship within the next 5 years. They definitely have a championship team right now. But so with that being said, if they was to keep these two together and they keep that same little core around them, I think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown can coexist on the same team, and they can win. They have a great chance of winning the championship. I think they can win a ring within the next 5 years. But time will tell all. At the end of the day, let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments in the comment section. Hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I'm out.